running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determining whether this team gets in the playoff.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Handoff for Frazier. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect that to be the same thing this year.
They do, but I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people that were trying to make him a very rich man. And I'm not saying he's not a rich man.
Snags it and he's open. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Deep in the end zone, it's Harbor. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football.
The extra point is blocked. And he made the extra point without problem. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it. There he goes. Crosses midfield. At the 30. Inside the touchdown. Bulldog. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Coming out with it, it's Harbor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Ready to fire from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Play fake, Sellers. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Frazier. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Phillips. Touchdown, Bulldog! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go play action with Sellers. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Going to run it. It's Clark. Breaks into the open. The 50. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Buying a little time to his left. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. The quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering him downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him, get the big sack on fourth down.
Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
On first down, Nate Frazier. All over him immediately.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Making the adjustment. Running the red zone, it's Frazier. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Pulls it. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Yeah, hell no, I can't give you too much time. Fuck that.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over.
But I can't throw with these niggas, and they can't get open.
Here in the final 2 minutes. Sellers on the play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Takes the easy completion.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to make this a manageable 3rd down. It's something positive, but how about the defense?
I'm laughing at bro that caught the ball and just failed.
Getting to the running back, getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh, my
God. Down the sideline. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Sets his feet. It's Sellers. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's an incomplete
Man, you ran
pass
into
on the
me. That's
deep shot.
crazy.
Flag
you
is down.
ran
Let's check
into
the
me,
call.
bro. That's crazy. This nigga ran straight into me. Man. This nigga ran straight into me. That's crazy.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
I'm crying, man.
Motion from the wideout.
Bro,
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They
this
stopped it
nigga
for no
ran
gain.
straight into me, Gabe.
Timeout called
This
here by
nigga
South
ran into
Carolina.
me.
That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll need a bunch on second down.
This nigga ran into me. I've never seen that before. This nigga ran into me, bro. Hell no. You're not letting me catch the motherfucker.
Rush right in his face. Breaks loose. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Really needed to cut into that deficit, but guys, it remains at 3 scores. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12,
Let me tell you something. You ain't never getting another 50 on me. Fuck that.
EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with UAB taking on the number 15 team, the UTSA Roadrunners. And it's the Blazers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldog.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, that's why I don't run play action, because play action blocking just doesn't work for some reason. Like every time I run play action, I just know the play actions don't work. Well, I know my play action don't work.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this.
No, I ain't said they ain't good. I never said that. I never said they ain't good.
After making that big play.
No, I ain't never said they ain't good now. I said they not the best team on the game like everybody's saying. They not.
Slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Nah, the niggas be like, oh, you got the best team. Well, JJ said that shit, and I told him, I said, bro, we're not the best team. Like, my defense is good, but my offense is just Frazier and Phillips.
If they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, and everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
That's like he hurt his feelings. Get over there.
Finds his man on the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
He's now up to 71 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Left side is Harbor. Makes the grab and room to run. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Bro, that shit been happening, bro. I thought I was tripping.
They're all over him. Oh,
yeah, that should be happening with my running backs. Like, if I run no huddle, it changes running back. Yeah.
To this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball, spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Looking for the 2-point try. Motion from the back. And the sticky fingers makes that 2-point conversion decision a good one.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
From deep, it's Phillips. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone.
Getting cussed out by the daughter is crazy. Getting cussed out by the daughter is crazy.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Right side, it's Phillips. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Out wide right, it's Phillips. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football.
Touchdown, Georgia! And the route is on. His third touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
From their own 25-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Let's see exactly where they marked this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are correct.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. 4th down, Sellers. Fires to the right. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory, and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
To the air, it's Stockton. A little release to the back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Handoff, Frazier running left. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
On play action. Unloads to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tacked on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Play fake, Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Tuggle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Sellers. Under pressure. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the run, it's Clark. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keep it on the ground. Driven back. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injury. That is their
both of them.
The a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal.
Oh, shit. Sellers out? So
it's Overton. Fires to the middle.
Oh!
Makes a grab at the 6-yard line.
I was right there. Don't. I'm about to say, don't bring him back. Don't bring him back.
Field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Tells the fake. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Straight ahead, it's Clark. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
How about the offense? The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. Trying to take it back. Past the 50, the 40, the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
He said he ran as close as possible to the quarterback. I just knew he couldn't catch it. Yeah, I wasn't trying to.
Special teams and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
The kickoff bounces
Put him everywhere. Hey, don't get him hurt. I ain't gonna lie, because these niggas be hit. All right, I'm trying to tell you. Nah, you gotta go to the playoffs, nigga. Man, you 8-3. You going to the playoffs. Man, they ain't been struggling all year, man.
Throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace.
Oh, yeah, that nigga from Georgia. I forgot. I know him.
Is frothing at the mouth.
White
they're
dude.
excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Tuggle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down
I came down on that one.
Field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I know what I'm saying.
The run to the left.
Oh.
There he goes. Got the first down. He now has 85 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Long way to go on second down. Dropping back, it's Overton. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just
what man was
short of the
that?
goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence.
That was crazy.
And now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled.
Fuck no.
Like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and for the third down and goal situation.
Don't do that. Big gonna say partial ACL team.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he was trying to cash in the end zone of this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Rush is on.
And
it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to
blitzing like
push the
almost
ball
every
down the
play.
field, make plays.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Moves the pocket. It's Overton. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Damn!
They're on it. They recover the
What the fuck was that?
They get it right back.
And it starts with the kick, right? You got to kick the top of the
That's
football,
funny, bro.
get a good bounce, get kind of lucky, right? Like it's got to bounce
Yep,
off
now
the
I got a
guys.
blitz.
The kick team was
Now I got a
ready,
blitz.
pounced on the football. They got the ball and got some momentum.
I didn't
First
even
play
get
of
the
the
ball.
drive, he'll look to throw. He
Hell no,
wants
that's
a big
Ellis.
play here late.
How did that white boy get that off like that?
He gets it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, he look like he throwing better than
The
Sellers right
attitude of
now.
this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but really nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah,
Accurate throw on that
exactly.
touchdown pass.
How about this? These guys are going for two. The snap sets up the throw. And he avoids the sack.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop.
And
And
now
you
he
just
hurt.
wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Man, what the fuck
And a
is
few
this?
anxious moments with
What the
hands
fuck
he
is
was able
that,
to
bro?
call on it.
What is
Well, here
that
in the fourth quarter, they were obviously
shit?
expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump
Yeah,
on the ball
that
and
shit
make sure
crazy.
they get
Them
possession.
motherfuckers is
We're
bouncing
ready
hell
to get
high.
another look at this Bulldog offense. And now one of the most
They got blocked.
satisfying
He fucked
moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good
I was about to
things
say, what we
happened.
doing?
It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
I was trying to do something else. No, okay.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Changing the routes with his receivers. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nothing but
No, I
green
tried to-
grass down the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about this defense?
The nigga
taking
didn't,
one back to
I
the
must have picked the
house?
wrong play because that wasn't supposed to be it. I was. No, it was L1. It just, like I said, it was a different play. Huh?
They'll line up to go for two.
No, man.
Back to throw. It's Overton. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good.
Great complimentary football. How about the offense punching in the two-point conversion? Defense, scoop and score for the touchdown. The whole football team working together. Everybody.
Man, what the fuck is it?
And the
What
kick
is
bounces
that,
out
bro?
of bounds. They will
What
not get
is
the
that?
onside attempt, but they
I don't
will
like
draw
it.
a flag.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Whatever it is, I don't like it. Stretch.
The give, running right, it's Frazier.
It's a great
I
play
was.
there by the
I
defense.
was gonna
stopping
get up
that
out of there.
run, but now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got
GG,
to try
bro.
and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
It's not even a single back empty, I'll be honest. It's just that one
With the
play.
clock running, this should be the final
Yeah.
play.
Yes.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.